Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to catch up on some backlog of stuff. So I got this in the mail. God, where did I get this from? Is this Walmart or Target? I don't even remember now. But it came a while back. I'm trying to work through a bunch of the Joe stuff and get going on that. But Ninja Force, really excited for that. They announced as of this weekend or last weekend that Ninja Force Zartan will be coming, so hopefully get Ninja Force Scarlet and the rest of the crew. That's kind of one of my sublines I always liked behind Python Patrol. But we're going to take a look at Slice and Dice today. Cobra Ninjas, Slice and Dice. And got the Ninja Force logo. Here's the packaging. This is number 160. Cobra logo on the top. Flip it around. We got them here. And then we've got somebody in the background. Is that Snake Eyes? I'm thinking that's Snake Eyes. And then we've got Slice and Dice, and they come with a bunch of accessories. A few things I've seen that I don't really like. I don't like the gray plastic. I'd rather you do like the shiny silver. But hey, that's what we got. Comes with a bunch of different things, bunch of different hands, chopping hands, fists, different heads, different masks. Just the options up to you. But yeah, the gray dull plastic, I mean, that seems like a miss for me. Anyway, all right, that's pretty much it for the packaging. We're gonna unbox it, take a look at the figures. If you have not and you're watching this video, please think about liking and sharing the video. Become a member of the channel. That 99 cents or whatever just helps the channel a little bit more to basically whatever money I make off YouTube, which not a whole lot, being honest with you, depending on views, $150 a month. I mean, that's not much, I'll be honest with you. But that little bit goes to help buy a few more figures or whatever, and get to share this with everybody that's watching. So would appreciate it if you think about doing that. All right, let's open up. Enough of my spiel. Let's open up. Oh, the artwork here on the side. Didn't point that out. Artwork's always good. This looks pretty good. All right, let's open it up. All right, and just look at the hands. I don't kind of leave them in here so it's easier to see it. You get chopping hands, two fists. This is kind of on Slice's side. And then you get Dice here with two fists and two kind of grasping hands. So you get those. The accessories you can use back and forth. It doesn't, you don't have to use it just for this character or this character or whatever. It's totally optional. But I'm going to point out what they are. So we got, and I don't know the technical names, but I know I've seen these watching old ninja shows, whatever these things are called. This is where I think there's a big misstep here. The gray dull plastic just doesn't look good. It looks too toyish. You need more of the silver. I think if you'd done that for all of them, that would have been good. Maybe it's just a paint thing. They couldn't get it all in there for whatever the money amount is, but you get two of these. You get one little side here. It's in the same kind of gray plastic, black handle. And then you get these two things here. Can go in the hands, kind of like size, but larger. Same kind of gray plastic there. Stabby. And then you get these two kind of like gray daggers, like there. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Cool weapons, just a little bit more paint. It would have been excellent. So you get this head here for Slice with kind of the silver skull in the mask with the tassels hanging down. It looks okay. I mean, it looks fine. It's just I like the original toy version head that's on the figure. I think that looks good. So, but yeah, a lot of options. You can use this on another figure if you want to, so you're not just tied in there. If you bought multiple, so. And then let's go to kind of Dice's side. You got dragon type head right here with the purple dragon face, red, blue, silver kind of antlers or wings or whatever that's supposed to be. That looks good. And then you got a head here that could pass for Boba Fett. Might be a better Boba Fett actually. So yeah, looks pretty good. Got a scar. Those are options there. Then you get these here. You get kind of a bandolier with these little throwing knives. You can use this. Usually you could do it on either one, but you know, options, right? And then you got this kind of cloak, drapes down, hard plastic. You can sit over their uniform. Got a little silver button here. That looks pretty good. And then you got the kind of hat. It reminds me of like Raiden. It's got some knife blades on the end. You can use it as a shield too if you want, but you can also wear it as a hat. So it's pretty cool. Made it like to look like that wicker type material. I like the detail in there. This looks good. This looks really good. And then the cape cloak thing looks good too. It's tattered. It's got a wave in it, you know, for what it is. I think it looks pretty decent. Then we got Dice's weapons here. Looks great. We got kind of a claw like there. I was wondering, could you do something like that? Yeah, you could make it like a super long weapon. Plug it in together. Yeah. But whatever this is, some kind of long blade, got some design in there. Painted silver looks great. Red texture on the handle. This is good. See, this is the way the weapons should look. That whole pile of dull gray is unfortunate, but and then you got these two kind of axes with points on the end. Textured handles, red paint on there. Like I said, looks good. So the weapons are neat. Let's bring in the figures. Let's go with my favorite, Sliced. Sliced just looks like a Cobra Ninja, right? Armor on there. We've got the thing here for the little bitty gray Sai. Right there. See, that would just look so much better in like silver to match the rest of the outfit. But helmet looks great. Helmet looks fantastic. Got tassels hanging down here. Got tassels hanging down here. And then his his pack, I'm not going to pull on that. I think it's just pegged in, but you've got two things for swords here. So he looks really good. Got the ninja feet. He can look down. He can look up to a degree. Not bad. Butterfly, elbows, double elbows with wrist in and out rotation. Got the U-crunch, right? Waist, leg up, lay back, drop down hip. Double knees that aren't too tight. Reminds me of Deadpool too, the colors. Boot rotation and then rocker. So very cool. I like the kind of the red that fade into the black on the chest. Here's back up. This looks cool. I really like the looks of this guy. And you can, like I said, you can, if you wanted to do the cloak, you could do it, you know, give him the helmet. Not sure if that makes a whole lot of sense, but options. I think that kind of more goes with Dice, but this guy looks great. This guy looks like a Cobra Ninja. Biggest thing though, I mean, you got all these cool weapons, right? But you just, honestly, it missed the boat on the with the plastic. I mean, you can do this like this, and then wherever the other one is, and do this. So. Okay, you can cross the knives. Don't think the other ones will go in there just because of the hook, but maybe. Let's see if we can make it work. And is there a cutout? Oh, these are not. Okay, you can do that. I thought they were. They seem to have a groove in them, so you could. Yep, you could do that if you want to do it. So, plenty of options like that. This is becoming a nice little favorite of mine real quick. I'm liking this guy. And then you can do that. Yeah, like this guy. Looks good. Solid figure. All right, let's take a look at Dice. Dice, I don't know. I think he looks good too. I'm not a fan of the, well, no. I don't know. Hold on. The mask looks a little goofy to me. It just looks like he's got like a big overbite going on. But purple looks good. We've got some grenades molded in here. He's got a chopping hand on both already in there, but you can swap them out. The ones tassels hanging down, the belts. One thing he does have, I don't think I've seen before in the line. Let me know if there's somebody else, but the upturned boot, I don't remember seeing that. He does not come with like a backpack or anything like that, but this guy, you can swap out the heads and you can do the same thing with the cloak and all that good stuff. Yeah, you can do, to me, I think that looks, a little goofy, but if you wanted to just put the regular head on there, you could do it. But I like this mask, I think, better than the other options. But got the chopping hand. So wow. There it is. Same kind of articulation. He can look down pretty good. His up is limited. They need to kind of put a disc hinge in here or something so these guys can look up a little bit better. But same kind of U-crunch, waist rotation, leg up, leg down, double knees, rotation in the boot, and then rocker here, upturned toe. But yeah, I like this set. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to swap out one of these hands because there's too much chopping going on. We gotta be able to hold down the axe. So I'll swap one of those guys out. There it is, Slice and Dice. Great sign for things to come in Ninja Force. I really would like for them to finish out that line. I think there's some great. I mean, we done got who have we gotten? Oh God, we've gotten. I'm drawing a blank now. We've got Snake Eyes, and then we've got Nunchuck. And there's some more. I think the Storm Shadow, the winter version was kind of a nod. We've got Night Creeper that can change the head over. But just none of them have been marked Ninja Force till now. So, but there we are. Thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you're watching this, you made it to the end. Like, share, subscribe, share it on your socials. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.